Hi everyone! I know it's been a minute, but I'm back with gaming stuff. So I thought it'd be really fun to share my collection of handheld gaming systems. I really love handheld gaming. I think the longest time I was just I love being cozy, okay? I love being cozy, let's just put it that way. And so yeah, I just thought it might be fun to share. Some of these systems will be getting their own dedicated video down the line where I will go more in depth about things, but I just thought this might be a fun general video to share my collection. So let's start with my DS. This is just the regular little DS in this old Hello Kitty case. I have dog hair all over it. I have not used this one in I don't even know how long, definitely years and years and years. I think I got the 3DS very shortly after I got this, so here it is though. It is a really pretty pearlescent pink, and it has this old Hello Kitty decal on it, but it's so pretty, right? Look at Hello Kitty, she looks vintage. Has that on the back too. And then here it is in the front. I'm not going to turn it on. It's nothing very special on it. I haven't used it in so long, but inside it's really pretty, right? And I've kept it because, you know, so cute, little and pink, and I love collecting gaming systems, so of course I have to keep it. I refuse to get rid of any of them. It does not hold itself up anymore. This is a little bit broken, but I am happy that I have it part of my collection, and has like a really cute pink matching stylus. So here is it, the tiny little DS. We start off with that one, but then I got the 3DS, and that was just left in the past, and I probably haven't really touched it much since I got my 3DS. So let me show you my 3DS. We have another Hello Kitty case for it. I love Hello Kitty, and I think most of the girly things that you could get for a lot of these gaming consoles was just Hello Kitty themed, which is fine. I love Hello Kitty, so it's definitely okay with me. Let me just back there, you can see her. So here is my 3DS. It was in blue. You can see it on the side, but I was not happy about that. I think it was just, that was the only one that was left in stock, and so I just thought, if nothing else, we can slap stickers on things to make it cuter. So I did get this decal. I forgot, it was on some website. I don't remember what it's called. I know it's still around. You can just like customize your own things, but I got this Paris themed one. I had some stationery of this same pattern, and I just thought, this is so adorable. I love it. And I've just put some stickers on it too. Little vampire mouth because I love vampires. And then on this side I also have Gigi. And then my charms, because that is one of my favorite things. She just throw charms on everything. I have Coco. She's my favorite Animal Crossing villager. And just this pretty pink, what is this? It's a pretty pink wrap. And a wrist strap. Yeah, and a Sailor Moon charm. And then this one I will turn on. So here's the inside. It's really pretty. I thought it was very chic and girly. And I want to show you my theme because I definitely took some time to decorate, theme it out. Mine is modded, so my theme is a fatal frame. I will be doing a dedicated video to my 3DS so I can share more of my games. I mean, you can see them here, and I'll show my themes and all of that. And I've added tons of stickers, mostly Hello Kitty and Pokemon, and threw in a little bit of Love and Deep Space because I love Love and Deep Space. So I've just made it very much my own. I love customizing things. I wish PlayStation would bring that back because I'm so annoyed how little they allow you to customize it. But anyways, don't get me started on that. But yeah, I have tons of games. Well, I mean, I've seen people who download so many. I just prefer to kind of have a small amount because I know it'll take me a bit to get through them, and I don't know, I just want to actually have games that I'm playing on there, not just a huge library because I get overwhelmed. But I will make a dedicated video so I can go into more depth about the games I've played on here and share that because I know people are still playing on their 3DS. It's still going strong, and maybe I can give you some ideas of things to play because I've spent so much darn time on this thing. And I also have a collection of a pretty extensive collection of 3DS game cartridges, so I can share that in the video. We'll talk about this one. It is this emulator that I got for Christmas a couple of years ago. My mom got it for me and decorated it with tons of stickers, and it's just really cool. You can emulate Game Boy games. Here, let me turn it on. Game Boy games. You can play some PlayStation 1 games on here. Yeah, so these are all the different kinds of games that you can play on it, which is really cool. And it comes with tons of games pre-stocked on it. Like, look at this list. There's so many games on it. And you can also, it's really loud, you can also put your own games onto it. It comes with a little, is it an SD card? Yeah, a little micro SD card, and you can put in your own games onto it. So I've put a few things. I've put like the Silent Hill novel. I put a Disney Princess game. I've put a Sailor Moon game. I do think it's really cool because when I was little, I desperately wanted a Game Boy Color and I never got one. And so I thought, I get to play all of the games that I didn't want to, or I didn't get to play back in the day. I can play them now on this. So that's really cool. I did come across an issue though recently. I was playing Biohazard 3, Resident Evil 3 on it, and it started kind of like crashing a little bit. So I don't know if it was just a problem with that particular ROM or if it's the system itself, but I haven't really had any issues playing any other game. That was the first time I've had something like that happen. So I don't know, it might have just been a problem with the ROM, although it was the ROM that came with this system. But I'll put all the info about what this is and where to get it and stuff. My mom got it off of TikTok Shop, so but I'll put a link to it if you're curious about it. I do recommend it. It was very inexpensive, and you can play tons of games on it. I mean, you can also do it on your computer and stuff, but I just, again, like having something handheld. And these colors also, I kind of like that it was black and red because this is Persona colors, and I wanted to decorate it Persona themed, but I couldn't find my Persona 5 stickers at the time, so I ended up with these, but I still think it works and it's really cute. And I really do like this system. Next is my baby, my Vita. I love this. This is probably my favorite handheld system. I take it everywhere with me. If I leave the house, this is going in my bag. I just recently got a PS Vita case, and I'm so happy that I can protect it because I was so afraid that it was going to get damaged, but I bring it everywhere with me. It is the OLED model, which I love an OLED screen. I got this during COVID because I wanted to play all of the Persona games. At the time, Persona, like most of the games hadn't been ported over, so I just thought, I need the Vita, and it turned out to be the best decision, even though I can play all the Persona games everywhere else, and we'll probably be getting them all. I mean, I already have a lot of them on other systems, but I prefer this. I think it still is just beautiful. Okay, here's how I've decorated it. Lots of little stickers and bows and flowers. And then the back, put more stickers, my little charm. You know, it's so extra, but I love it. And then let me show you, let me turn it on. This is, my theme is of on. What am I doing? Two games. So this is modded. It is modded, so I can play PSP games on here too, which for a bit I did consider getting a PSP, but I just thought, well, I can play most of the games on here, and I have some PSP games already downloaded and that I've been playing on here, so it just doesn't make sense for me to get one. I don't think I will be getting a PSP. I love my little Vita. And so I want to make a video for my Vita as well to share some games, because I know that really helped me. I like looking up a lot of videos of games that people recommend, and I think that I've really cultivated a good list of games that I can wholeheartedly recommend. And yeah, it's mostly JRPGs, horror games, and otome games. That's kind of my bread and butter on here. But I have a few other little random things too. So I would love to make a dedicated video to the Vita because I can't recommend this enough. I went on a date actually once, and the guy said something like, I don't know, I brought up the PS Vita, and he goes, oh, that it sucks? And oh my gosh, right then and there, I filed in a way that I cannot date this person if he thinks that the Vita sucks. Obviously, there's something wrong with him. So anyways, I think the Vita is wonderful and fantastic. It's a fantastic little system. It was just ahead of its time, I think. It still holds up. Actually, I showed it to my littlest brother. He's in high school, and he had never seen one before. He didn't even know what it was. But when I lent it to him once because he didn't have any signal and he couldn't use his phone, so he was bored, and he loved it so much. So I'm just saying, I think it needs to make a comeback. Best purchase I've ever made. Next is my, oh, it's dusty. Next is my regular Switch. So here is my regular Switch. Sorry, it's all dirty. I didn't realize it was that dirty. I don't really feel like going to go get something to clean it. But this is the case that I have for it, all strawberry themed. I do love strawberries. And it has this really cool kind of vampire themed little charm. My Switch has pretty much been retired. It is now for decoration, and I have a lot of my older games on here because I figure I didn't really want to move all of my games. Well, you'll see right now. I guess I could just say it now. I have my Switch too as well. I didn't really want to move all of my old games onto it because I figure if I decide I want to play something older, I can just pick this up and connect it to my TV or just play it handheld, and that is absolutely fine. I only moved over a select few games over to my Switch too that I hadn't been able to get to yet, and I knew I wanted to play soon. But I mean, the Switch is still fantastic. It's so tiny. Like when you compare it to the Switch 2, it is kind of tiny. This is just the regular Switch. It's not even the Switch Lite or anything. But it served me well. I used my Switch a ton. I loved this thing. I used it so much. It got a lot of love. It got a lot of love for a long time, and I think it's still, I absolutely still recommend the Switch. Especially if you can get one that you can mod. That's really cool. I can't mod mine, so I'm pretty sad about it. But if you can mod it, that's really cool. Next up is the Switch 2. I was on the fence. I honestly thought I wouldn't get it right away. I was probably going to wait till this year. I ended up getting it in November when, was it November or December now? I can't remember. When Pokemon came out as EA. Once that came out, I knew I had to have the Switch 2. I don't know, I was getting FOMO. And so, yeah, I have the Switch 2. I do think that it's not absolutely necessary to have it quite yet. Now, games are coming out. Like, I think Resident Evil Requiem looks really cool on Switch 2. I did not get it for Switch 2, though. I got it for PlayStation 5. But, it is kind of a beast. It's really good. I didn't know that it was going to look so good. It was going to be such a big difference. But I think when I got it, it was right before Pokemon came out. So I did already have Grand Bazaar, Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, and I had it for the regular Switch, and so I upgraded it for Switch 2, and it does look really good. I know that a lot of the games are really expensive, but I do kind of love the Switch 2. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I do wish that they would let us customize things though. I don't know, why did they take that away from us and on Switches and everything? Why were we allowed to customize our 3DS and stuff, and why can't we customize the Switch? It just makes me so mad. If you can mod it so that you can customize it, obviously it's possible. It's probably my biggest gripe. As you can tell, I love to make things cute. So right now I only have very few games. So I think I can just go over that now because I don't think I will be getting a dedicated video anytime soon. But right now the only actual Switch 2 games that I have for this are Pokemon ZA, or Pokemon Legends ZA, Animal Crossing, I did upgrade it to the Switch 2 edition, and Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. And I do think I am going to get, is it Pacopia? Pacopia? I hope that's how you say it. I do want to get that one. That's going to come out tomorrow as of filming this. I don't know when I'm actually going to post this, but Pacopia is supposed to come out tomorrow, and so I will be playing that one as well. Yeah, so it is definitely larger than the Switch here. You can kind of see difference. Well, I guess you can't really tell that much right there. I guess it doesn't look so huge on camera, but the Switch 2 is bigger. I do kind of love that though. I love the bigger screen on it. And I do love the new joysticks a ton more. They're so much easier to get off of here than the joysticks on the regular Switch. They're just, you know, magnetic, so it's just so easy. And I do love the case that I have. It's all kind of angel themed. So I don't even think I showed off my case. That's my case. And then the little charm that I made. Oh, I put some charms together to make this because I just thought that's so perfect. I haven't had any issues. It is large, but it doesn't feel very annoying to hold or anything. And I played a ton of Pokemon on it. So yeah, I do recommend it. It is very pricey, so if you have to wait, if you don't have, you know, if you can't get it right away, I don't think it's the end of the world. You know, they're still making a lot of the games for regular Switch as well, and obviously most games come out on everything. You can get it PC, PlayStation, Xbox, everything, so I don't think it's a huge deal if you don't also get a Switch 2 anytime soon. But I guess if you're thinking about it and you're kind of like, oh, I don't know if it's worth it, if it's such a big upgrade from the Switch, I do think that it is. I do think that it's beautiful. I do wish, of course, that it wasn't so expensive. So I totally get it. It's a huge investment. But if you are just primarily a Switch person, then I do think that saving up and upgrading to this would be worth it. But, you know, if you already have other things, if you play PC or if you play on PlayStation or Xbox, then I think you're fine. You don't absolutely have to. But I do really like my Switch 2 so far, and I am looking forward to more games that come out on it so that I can use it more. I'm definitely so eager for Duskbloods, even though I know I'm gonna suck at that game. I can't wait for that game to come out because I really want to test it out on my Switch 2 and yeah, just collect some more things for it. Okay, this next one is the newest addition to my collection. I want to make a dedicated video to this console, but I'm still bonding with it. I am still deciding how I feel about it. It's a little finicky. Okay, she's a little finicky, but it is my PlayStation Portal. I have made it cute because it was far too simple for my taste. It is huge and I was so excited for it. I just got it for Christmas, and I think in theory this is so awesome, but in practice they have some things to work on at PlayStation to make this worth it to me. Okay, so as I've said, I love being cozy. I love being in bed and playing, and I have a ton of games on my PlayStation. I love my, gosh darn it, this thing keeps falling off. I love my PlayStation so much, but I don't always want to sit at my big TV on the sofa, and especially late at night, because I know this is silly, but my parrot sleeps in the living room and I don't like keeping him up. So I decided this would be so awesome. I can go play in bed late at night. Especially some of the cozier games that I have on PlayStation that, you know, it's unnecessary to be playing it on a big TV. So at first when I got this, I did not have PlayStation Premium. It has remote play. So basically it will turn on your PlayStation from here. Let me show you the screen. You can just play remotely. It connects through the Wi-Fi. It is finicky AF to do that. Sometimes it will take forever to connect. Sometimes it will just constantly tell me it doesn't want to connect. Sometimes it connects just fine. Sometimes it connects just fine, and as you're playing, it goes in and out, the connection. It gets kind of blurry. It'll disconnect. It's just kind of, you never know how it's gonna go. I was having a ton of trouble with it. So especially with Baldur's Gate, I was having a ton of trouble with it. It was honestly a headache trying to get it to connect. So I thought, I read up and I saw people saying, you know, it's way better if you get PlayStation Premium, because then it doesn't have to connect through the internet. It's not doing a remote play. It will stream the game. You can stream it directly from here. It won't turn on the PlayStation or anything. It will just stream directly from here. And it will take your cloud saves, connect to that. So, you know, like you can just pick it up whenever you feel like. So I thought, okay, that's perfect. PlayStation Premium is very expensive. That's the most expensive one that they have. I haven't had a PlayStation Plus subscription in quite a while because I just haven't felt the need to use it much. But I thought, okay, I guess if it's, you know, if it's gonna help with the connection and everything, it's gonna help me be able to stream the games better than, okay, I will invest in it. Luckily, you know, I got this for Christmas and they had the New Year's sale, the Lunar New Year's sale right after that, so I got a really good deal, right, on the premium subscription, so that worked out. So all in all, right, this I think is like $180 or something like that. Now granted, this was a gift, it was a Christmas gift, so I didn't have to spend that money, but I'm thinking, you know, of anyone else who wants to purchase it. It's not exactly cheap. It is definitely cheap compared to a Switch 2, but it is still pricey. And then if you get the premium subscription, that is usually about, I think, $150 or something. So I got it on sale and it was $90. Still kind of pricey. But, okay, you get everything. You get access to their backlog of classic games. You get access to a ton of their newer games whenever they have it on there. And you can do online stuff, everything. Okay, and I also can stream directly to this, and you have to get the premium one to stream directly to this. Now, I get it. I get to the little tab where you can stream your game. Turns out you can't stream every game. You can only stream certain games. Oh my god, I have dog hair all over this. You can only stream certain games that they have allowed you to stream. So it was kind of annoying because I was really looking forward to, at the time, playing Dead or Alive on it. You can't stream that one. They're very select about the games that you can stream directly on here. And it just turned out that most of the games that it was allowing me to stream directly weren't the games that I wanted to stream directly, you know, to bypass the remote play. I don't know. It's just a very select amount that you can stream. And it just so happened that it was most of the games that I didn't really feel like streaming. So I think that just kind of sucks that if not, then you are forced to remote play and the connection is kind of crappy sometimes. It just depends. I know that it might be because of my internet, I guess, but I don't know. I have fiber internet and I've gotten one of the highest packages because I work from home. Everything I do is online, so I've invested in my internet, so I don't really think that it's my internet's problem. I don't know, maybe it's just the timing that the games that I've been wanting to play, I just haven't really been able to stream too much. So I don't know, I need to take some more time, collect my thoughts, play with it a little bit more, because I have been playing a ton of Resident Evil and I did mostly play it directly from my PlayStation 5. I didn't use the portal as much for it. So I have to see, I did use it when I was playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful screen. Everything pops, all that. So I don't know. I need to spend some more time with it to see what my thoughts are, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and do like an in-depth review. So I think I'm gonna mess with it a little bit more. I very recently got the premium subscription, so I don't know. I'm gonna test out some more games and see how I feel, and then I will get back to you guys. But in theory, I think that this is wonderful, and it does help. Sometimes I do think it is a cool system, but I do think that they need to kind of fix a few things about this, and it kind of sucks that the whole thing about streaming a game directly onto it is locked behind their premium subscription, because I think that most people, I don't know, that's really the only reason I got it. If not, I would have probably gotten the middle one that they have. So I don't know, but it has kind of helped because I've been on such a Resident Evil kick that with the subscription, I can play most of the old Resident Evil games, so that's been fun since I didn't personally own them. So yeah, I don't know. I have to collect my thoughts on that, and I will let you guys know. But that is my collection so far. I think the only thing missing that I would absolutely love to have is the Steam Deck. That one, it's just very pricey, and I think I heard that either they're going to stop making them or the price is going to go up a ton because it's become so expensive to make them, to get the parts for them. So I don't know if I'll ever get a Steam Deck, but that would be really cool. I would love one, but maybe someday. Fingers crossed. I think that's the one thing I miss. My next goal is to collect the pink PS2. I know it's not a handheld, but just thinking console wise, that's what I want. And then I think I am set. I am happy. That is what I want for my gaming collection. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about handheld gaming. So yeah, that is my collection so far. I hope that you enjoyed this video and look forward to some more in-depth videos of some of these little handhelds, and hopefully it will give you some ideas of games that you might want to check out, or maybe it will remind you of some games that you haven't thought about in a while. And I will let you know how I feel about the Portal when I give it a little bit more time. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever time it is for you are. Big hugs, big kisses. Bye for now.